Welcome to Knoxville, Tennessee. We're at historic Thompson-Boiling Arena, aka the Food City Center, and I'm with the band Plush. Introduce yourselves to the camera, ladies.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Mariah from Mika. I do vocals and rhythm guitar for Plush.
I'm Bella Perron. I play the guitar for Plush.
I'm Ashley Supa. I play bass and two backing vocals. And I'm Faith Powell and I play drums.
Wow, okay. First thing I noticed with you guys is y'all are young. How old are you guys? I think y'all younger than my daughter.
We're all within the same range. I'm 21.
I'm 23.
21. 19.
Wow. Oh my God. So where are y'all from? What state are y'all based out of?
We're kind of scattered. The band's based in New York. I'm from Maine.
Yeah.
I'm from Arizona.
Yeah. And then Ashley and I are from
Bars.
New York. Yeah.
So how's this tour going with the boys right now? You got the boys Falling in Reverse and Disturbed, and y'all they open it out. How's it going on this tour right now?
It's been amazing, honestly. I think this is hands down our favorite tour so far. I mean, this has been, the crew's amazing, they're amazing, the bands, they're amazing people, fun to hang out with, funny as hell, and obviously talented as hell. You know, they're quite something to watch.
Too much talent.
On stage, it's pretty crazy.
That's what we
They
were.
know how to, the way that they command whole arenas is pretty insane.
Yeah.
The crowd work is incredible.
It's really amazing to watch.
Especially
It's
by
inspiring.
David.
Yeah, oh my
he
God.
just knows how to get an audience going. Like if you
Yeah.
just watch him, it's like nothing that I personally have ever seen before. He owns it.
Oh,
Yeah.
He owns it.
Yeah, he's an amazing frontman. It's crazy.
Like we were talking about this today on our memories. We had done the last big arena was last year about this same time, and I was like, we did the opening band at that one. The headliner was actually Falling in Reverse,
Oh, wow.
but the opener that we did was Hollywood Undead.
Oh,
I don't know if
really?
you've heard of them.
They're sick.
They're very entertaining to watch live. So we got a tour for you guys coming up later in April, May area.
Yeah.
Are y'all going on by yourselves, or y'all gonna have an opening act?
Yeah, so we have, it's our very first headlining tour as a band, which we're so excited about. It's gonna be so much fun. We are gonna stick with like local openers because I think it's real. I mean, I don't know. I think that's really cool to have local openers and see like who's around each area and like what. And plus, it's something new, you know, for each date, which I think is fun and exciting.
Yeah, we were looking at one of y'all shows. Y'all gonna be at the Basement, which is one of our favorite hangouts down in Nashville, Tennessee. That we've
such a fun
been to.
spot.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
We're so excited to play there. It's going to be a blast.
I mean, my only gripe, like I said, you know, we do mental health stuff when we're not doing this, and one of the gripes that a lot of people are complaining about is cost of concerts now. And I try to explain to them when I'm talking to these folks that you got to realize food's gone up, hotels have gone up, you know,
Yeah.
Everything's going
Everything
up.
you can think of.
Gas.
Yeah.
gas
Yeah, right?
for the car.
Yeah, it's hard to make money as an artist. You know, there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
But it's worth it.
exactly.
Everything is worth it.
Yeah, my only cost that I ever complain about is parking. That's been
I will agree
my
with you
biggest
there.
gripe is parking. Merch, I don't care. You know, tickets, I don't care. But parking,
Parking, it's like, why? The parking lot's there already.
yeah.
Let me pull in.
And I tell you, the worst place is Nashville that we go to.
Really?
For parking, really?
Oh, it's miserable. It's always like minimum $35 to park in
You ever tried to
Nashville.
park in New York? Yeah.
No, I don't do New York.
Don't do it.
Talk to my New Yorker over there.
said I don't
I
do
lived in
New York.
Jersey City at one time, so I don't even want to talk about it.
wow.
You have to pay for parking in
He
your own
said I don't wanna
apartment.
talk-
We got some understanding going on
Pay
here.
for parking in your own damn apartment. I ain't never understood that. It's like, what?
I think the last
Oh, man,
concert
that
I
was
saw
funny.
in New York, I think I paid $70 for parking.
Oh, I believe
When
it.
I saw Guns N' Roses in Boston, I thought it was a steal because I found parking for $50 instead of $100.
Wow, that was a bargain.
Boston really could get 20 minutes for it too. Like, this is
And you're
sad.
probably handed your $50 to that homeless guy standing beside. I'll guard it. This is legit. All right, let's talk about the new EP. It's Life is Beautiful. Did I say it right?
It's Find the Beautiful.
Fine.
Yeah.
My copy hasn't got in the mail yet. It'll be in tonight,
No, it's
unfortunately.
okay.
Thanks for ordering one.
It's coming in tonight. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I've been sitting there waiting for it all week, and I was like, we got backed up because we had 10 inches of snow here the other day, which will shut this city down. Yeah, which will shut this city down.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
For New York, it's nothing. For us, this place is shut the fuck down. You ain't going nowhere.
It never happens for me. I feel like that is still pretty crazy though for Tennessee. It's a lot of snow.
That's a lot of snow for us. I mean, that's the worst snow we've seen since 1993. That's how bad it was.
Wow. That's
1993.
That's insane.
That's the last time I saw any kind of snow like that.
Wow.
Is that 20 years or
Was it
30
fun,
years?
though?
No. It was fun when I was a kid. It was fun when I was a kid. It's different when you're going to work.
Being a kid is a mindset. Go out there and go sledding.
I can't. I got to go to work.
Sled to work.
Not that far.
Get your sleigh dogs.
Yeah, we tried to get that, but we didn't like it at all.
Speaking of snow, that's a sick shirt.
Well, thank you.
I love it. I just noticed that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
It's like
it.
Evil
because
Jack
of the weather?
Frost.
Huh?
Did you wear it because of the weather?
What, this?
Yeah.
No, it's beautiful outside. It's nice and
It's
warm.
nice out.
I mean, that's one thing that's good about this state is one day it might be 20 degrees, the next day it's 60. So you don't never know. So you stay sick all winter long.
Keep down your feet.
Yeah. So y'all got y'all's new song. It's playing on Octane, which is Left Behind.
Yep. Yeah, Left Behind and Hope It Hurts.
Hope It Hurts is
Or
the other
Hope
one.
It Hurts is the newest one.
Hope It
Yeah,
Hurts is
It's
one
a
I
brand
listen
new one that's actually
like
out right now.
the
So actually, I messed up.
the metal ambassador. Well, the metal ambassador was talking about it the other night, and he was playing it.
Oh, that is so cool.
Wow.
Oh my god.
You know who the metal ambassador is?
Of course.
You better not.
Of course.
You
Doesn't
better.
know.
Jose Mangan.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I found y'all when I heard y'all song
Really?
8 years ago, about 2
Oh,
years
wow.
ago.
That's insane.
But we're talking about y'all are young. Here's how old I am. I was at the very first rock concert in this venue.
Really?
Who was it?
Def Leppard.
Okay.
wow.
The Hysteria tour.
Wow.
That was back in 1988.
That's awesome though. That's so freaking cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I would have loved to have been in an arena in 1988.
Yeah.
Like just experiencing a show. Like I want to know what that was.
That would have been all the rage.
Yeah.
Well, like right now it's different because when they played in this arena, we knew that something was coming to an end in the arenas because we were used to 10,000 seat arenas, general admission.
Right.
And smoking was allowed in those arenas back then too. This one it wasn't allowed.
Wow.
This was the first time I'd ever been to back when I used to smoke. This is the first time I ever been to a concert that you were allowed to smoke in.
Right.
I mean, back in the day, you would see these bands play. Like my very first concert was Rat was a headliner.
Oh wow.
And some little small band from Jersey named Bon Jovi opened for them. They hadn't hit it yet.
Wow.
And I remember when the lights came up after Bon Jovi played, and it was like a solid screen of smoke all the way across the arena. It's like my eyes are burning, and I smoke. Well, we were very health conscious back then. So y'all are very influenced with the band Heart. Y'all even do a cover of Barracuda on your new album.
We do, yeah.
And there's been a hot rumor that you're doing the song with Disturbed.
Oh. Is there?
Wait, what? No, I'm kidding.
I'm doing what?
What? No, just kidding.
So how was that kind of like an honor for you to do that duet with Dave Draymond?
Oh, absolutely. That's like an understatement. It's really, really crazy to be able to do that. I don't know. I love the song, and I love David Draymond's voice. I think he's awesome, and I'm just honored that they wanted to have me on stage with them and have us out on this tour. Like,
I mean, how
what
would
the hell?
How would it,
Do you know what I mean?
Well, how would it be if Hart come up to y'all and said, "Hey, would y'all come open for us? We need a new band that's to tour with us." How would y'all be about that?
Oh my god.
That would be crazy. That'd be really crazy.
Yeah, I
That'd be
seen
insane.
Hart once. Matter of fact, not too long ago, Ann Wilson played the Basement not too
Really?
long ago.
Really?
Wow, that must have been amazing to see her in that venue.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's amazing going from a big
Right.
arena to a small.
Yeah.
God, she played it. I mean, she did. It sold out so good. It did 2 shows there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, we saw.
amazing.
We didn't get to that show. We saw Vivian Campbell from Def Leppard
Wow.
playing there with his other band called Last in Line, and it was like.
Oh yeah, Last in Line.
We saw that band in there. It's like, wow, this is amazing. But yeah, there's a lot of local bands y'all ought to hook up with. You know, we love our local bands. You know, Nashville has some good ones. Knoxville has some good ones. Sometimes you get out there and go, what the fuck was that band? You'll get that every once in a while. And you're always taking a good gamble when you get one of those little local bands in there, because you don't never know what's going to get out there. You might see 3 hillbillies wearing overalls with jugs in their hands, and you're like, what?
Hey, but they're out there playing. They're out there playing, and that's what matters. Doing the thing.
I was at a show one time in St. Louis. Y'all heard of Head PE?
Oh yeah.
And they were headlining this show, and there was this opening band called POW opening for them. And I went out there, I said, I can't wait to see how this band is. And it was POW, stand for Pimp on Wheels.
Really?
It was a rapper in a wheelchair. I mean, it was awesome. It was one of the most coolest. I liked it so much, I went 2 years later, flew a plane to go out there and check him out again.
You still doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still called Pimp on Wheels, and he was opening for another band. I was like, I gotta go check this out again.
I gotta check this out.
Yeah. We want to.
So, what's y'all's favorite venues to play whenever you're on the road? Have y'all had a favorite venue that you just dying to play or really like?
That's a really hard
That's
one.
loaded.
For me. Yeah.
I feel like it's like overall we're just stoked to play anywhere. But
Yeah.
something like this is just, just insane. I feel like
This
it's a
is
lot to process too when you go on and the arena's empty and it's like a couple hours ago. It's been just blown away too by like our set time on this tour, like how big the turnout is. The opening band, it can be tossed up like how many people show up 2 hours before the headliner, and it's been crazy just how packed these arenas are. That's definitely been like I feel like just one of the most exciting things, or one of the many exciting things about this whole tour.
Well, see, one of the cool things about coming in and catching the opening bands is you never know. You might be watching the next Beatles and don't even know it. I mean, I'm being serious. I'm not even joking about that. You don't know. I mean, I've seen some really good bands. Like I said, when I went to my very first concert, it was Rat, and that little no-name band from New Jersey was up there opening. Didn't know them.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
As a matter of fact, in 1988, when I saw the Girls tour for Motley Crue, there was a little no-name band up there opening for them, and it was Guns N' Roses.
Really?
Wow.
And you don't know who's going to be the next big
Crazy. You
thing.
never know what can happen.
You don't know. I mean, one of the cool things that, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but back in the 90s, we had something called the Lilith Tour, and it was an all-female
I've heard of that.
touring
Oh, wow.
festival.
Oh, no way.
And it was nothing but, it was like it was the alternative to Vans Warped. And
That's
it went from city to
amazing.
city to city, and it had like the same kind of structure like Vans Warped, like might be a Plush out there, and it might be a Katy Perry, it might be a Taylor Swift. I mean, it was like all kinds. I mean, would y'all jump on something like that if they had a one-day festival like that the Girls Rock Festival?
That'd be awesome.
I would love
The
that.
girls gotta go
I would-
together.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I would. Let's go.
I mean, it would be awesome
No,
to see.
man.
I would go to that. I mean, there are so many good bands out there. Like, you got your Hailstorms. Y'all toured with Hailstorm, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've seen them, I think twice or 3 times. I lose track on them. I mean, if I had to pick my favorite female act that performs live, it's In This Moment. It's always been my
wow.
favorite.
They're awesome.
They're really cool.
It's one of my favorite bands. I love In This Moment.
But here's the thing, though. Then when I talk about these opening bands, years ago, In This Moment was headlining, and a band was opening in front of them. And now it's reversed. Now that band, when they went on tour this last time, that band was headlining, and In This Moment was opening in front of them, and it was Motionless in White.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I seen them 2 or 3 times open in front of In This Moment.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why I always say, do not sleep on the young bands that are up and coming, because we got to have new bands to take the place of these older folks that are getting a little old in the tooth to be doing this stuff.
I've never heard that one before.
Hey, that's how you discover a lot of bands, like going to the festivals. I mean, y'all have any festivals lined up for this year? Have y'all got anything? Which
We
one?
do. We have Sonic Temple.
Sonic Temple.
And
Oh, welcome to Rockville.
Oh yeah, welcome to Rockville.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So we have never
Super
done.
exciting.
We've never done those two. We were stuck in doing the same festival every year. We're not going to mention that festival's name because they're now defunct.
Oh, shoot.
Blue Ridge.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
were.
big-
We were at the disaster last year, so
Oh wow.
when it got out of control.
Well, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's you just read about it, you'd be like, what? Like they shut the festival down after 2 days, done.
Oh wow.
I don't know what happened.
Damn.
It was oversold and no safety for the patrons,
Oh,
and no
wow.
safety for the bands.
Oh yeah, that would
It was like
That's crazy.
it's always been a free for all out there, but it was
Yeah.
fun though. But yeah, the only thing like I get nervous like Welcome to Rockville because it seems like every year I think they should move that date around because it seems like weather plays a factor on the time when they got Welcome to Rockville. And it's like every year. I tell you, well, the festival we're doing is we're going to do Gathering of the Juggalos, what we're doing this year. That's
Oh nice.
way out there. So I said I was going to do that one before they get too old to do it. So when will y'all start y'all's next tour? When's the main tour for you guys start? Is it?
Yeah, so I believe it starts April 27th, and then it goes through May. And we're going to be hitting the East Coast and a little bit of the Midwest. And it'll be fun. We're excited. We've never done it before, like I said. So we don't know what to expect fully in a way, but nonetheless, we're here for it.
That adds even more excitement.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Having like, seeing like the unique scene in every city, having like a few local bands on every bill, it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love to just the back-to-back of doing an arena this size and then doing like a pub tour and all over.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
Just getting a bit of everything this year.
Agreed.
Just make sure Jose is playing y'all stuff over and over and over to get some more advertising.
Yeah, Octane's been really
absolutely.
amazing to us.
Yeah.
We've been so lucky to have their support, and we love them so much.
From the start with the first single too, like they've just been amazing for
I mean, one of the good things about Octane is they are promoting the new bands. I try not to miss an episode of Accelerator because I always like to see who's new and who's coming out. You don't never, like I said, our very first band that we interviewed over a year ago is starting to be played on Octane, and they're starting to move right on up through the ranks right now. And they started out as nothing, and we only accidentally saw them by accident because they were supposed to be at another show, and we had to switch shows because that show canceled on us over in Huntsville, Alabama, and then we switched over to, I think it was Johnson City, Tennessee. You never know where you'll see us. We pop up all over the Southeast. That's what we bitch about Nashville. Their parking. They're the worst for parking in the Southeast. I'll tell you that part of all the ones. They're the ones that I pay more for the parking than I do the concert tickets. They're the only ones. Everybody else is good, but Nashville's kind of iffy.
Yeah.
So when y'all get done, whatever y'all learn from touring with Fallen Verse, because y'all have also toured with Kiss, haven't you?
We did the Kiss cruise last year. That was just incredible.
Oh, y'all did the cruise. I thought y'all toured with them.
I know, we're on the cruise.
I was like, because I've seen their farewell tour twice in 2 different decades. I say that tour will end when they're in their coffins. Let's just put it that way. that tour, they were already showing a new way to tour when they do the last show in New York.
I know. I'm interested to see how the whole Avatar thing plays out and like what they do with it. It's interesting.
We could have this concert and sit at home in the comfort of our living rooms. So we all have a tour show in New York City when y'all on your headlining tour. Y'all have anything in New York, or y'all gonna stay down here, east, south?
Well, we have a lot of stuff. Definitely like Connecticut, upstate New York, Massachusetts, and Maine. It's like all Northeast. I don't know if New York City per se, but lots of stuff in Jersey too. So kind of playing in the city. We're definitely getting lots of spots all around it.
That's good for y'all. I'm glad y'all getting there. And I'm hoping y'all learned a few things from Fallen in Reverse and Disturbed to carry on to the next
Every
big.
night.
Yeah.
There's so much to learn just by watching them from the side of the stage every night. I mean, you really pick up on people's movements, like even just the way you go from like your pedal board to your mic. Like it's little tiny details that you just watch people do, and you can incorporate it into your own self.
And you watch them, it's like they almost do it like precision. They know what spot they're supposed to stand in for here and there. It's like,
Yeah.
how do y'all
Well, it's
do
incredible.
this?
It's like it's calculated and it's natural and it's everything that a live performance should be with these guys. They're amazing.
It's so much fun to
100%.
watch every night.
Well, we're going to wrap this up, and we can't wait to see y'all tonight. We might not get here till the second act when Falling Verse and Miss Y'all. No, I'm just kidding. We'll be here for y'all. We always here for the opening act. We love the opening act.
Thank you so much.
And we appreciate y'all taking time on coming to Outlander Media.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Anytime. I enjoy having, and it's just nice to see people, young people that are touring now. I love to see new groups taking over for the future right now. I enjoy seeing younger people doing this. Appreciate y'all coming on. And we appreciate y'all. Outlander Media. Catch Plush tonight at Thompson-Boiling Arena. Peace out.